Okay, here we are again. So now we're gonna continue with this topic, which says grammar, made, might, and will. So let's start. These are called these are also considered modal verbs, may, might, and will. En realidad, may and might son prácticamente lo mismo, pero si digamos que hay que encontrar una diferencia entre estos, sería que may es un poco más probable que might, pero todo va a depender de la perspectiva de la persona, ¿no? Entonces, vamos a leer primero estas oraciones y luego vamos a profundizar un poquito en este tema. It says, read sentences A to D and answer the questions about the phrases involved. Okay, so here letter A says, we might see them, talking about the insects on menus. We may see some changes. Letter C, an intelligent knife will tell you about what it's cutting. And letter D says, it tastes awful now, but it won't in the future. Okay, so here we have might see, may see, will tell, and won't. Entonces, tengo tres auxiliares porque digamos que el won't es simplemente el negativo de will, que me muestran cosas que son probables, digamos, ¿no? Dice aquí, which one is negative? Pues creo que es muy sencillo identificar cuál es el negativo. El negativo es won't. Which ones mean probably, but we don't know. ¿Cuál de estas opciones significa que es probable, pero no sabemos?
The letter C is probably, but we don't know yet.
Okay, actually, the three of them are just probable, right? But we don't exactly know. But take a look to number three. Number three says, which one is a strong prediction about the future? Now, which two do you think are just probably, but we're not sure? And which one is, do you think it's like a strong prediction?
Okay, for me, the eight, I mean the phrase eight, we might see them on menus is the insect, because it's very, I mean, people in Latin America, Asia, and some other places are doing this now. So it's not like something's going to happen in the future. It's already happening now, you know. But the point is, if the West is going to take this like a new resources for food, you know, because probably we're going to get meat or something like and we're using like a substitute. Okay, and the other two, B and C, is probably something that is like a really strong prediction, but probably it won't happen.
Okay, so so basically A and B, it's number two, and letter C is number three. Okay, yeah, actually yes, because we actually that all of them might, may, or will are talking about something that hasn't happened yet, which means that it's kind of referring to the future. But it's just something that you can be discussing and you probably consider according to you, but it's nothing real or nothing sure, not even with will. But let's say that if we're talking about predictions, something that you consider it's a high possibility, then will is the modal verb that it's best to be used, better to be used. And might and may are just words that help us express something that we consider possible, but we're just saying it because we don't actually know if they are going to happen, right? So it's like, for example, let's say that you look out through the window and then you see that it's too cloudy and it actually, you hear some thunders and you see some, it's actually going to rain, right? But you don't know. So then you can use will for this type of predictions because you have, let's say, evidence, but nothing is 100% sure. Cuando usamos will es porque hay, digamos, un poco más de probabilidades de que suceda. Después de will, colocaríamos el may y al final might. Pero al final de cuentas siempre va a depender de la perspectiva de quien esté usando este tipo de palabras, porque no hay una que esté mal o una que esté bien, porque Como son ya sea utilizadas para posibilidades o para predicciones, en el caso de will, pues no hay una respuesta exacta, ¿no? Cada quien decide cuál utilizar. Pero digamos, si existiera como un medidor, por así decirlo, de probabilidades, pondríamos a will at the top, followed by may, and then might at the bottom. Now let's take a look. Let's take a closer look to this topic. So it said might and will. Use may and might plus infinitive to talk about probable situations. We also use may and might plus infinitive to talk about future possibilities. For example, I might go to the party. They might not arrive today. We may have some problems. She may not like the dress. Entonces, si nos fijamos en la estructura de ese tipo de oraciones, utilizamos el may o el might con infinitive, o sea, el verbo en la forma base. El verbo no se mueve porque aquí estamos hablando de future possibilities or probable situations que no han sucedido. Entonces, nos estamos refiriendo hasta cierto punto sobre el futuro, right? Entonces, la estructura es may or might más el infinitive. Noten cómo en la negativa, porque en la positiva es muy sencillo identificarlo, ¿no? Porque es might plus infinitive, may plus infinitive. Pero en la negativa agregamos el not entre el modal may or might y el verbo. May not like. It says, do not use contractions with might not and may not. The question form of with might is rare, which means that it's not common. The question form with may is used for asking permission. It is a very polite form. Entonces, utilizamos el may en un contexto muy diferente cuando lo usamos con pregunta. No estamos hablando de posibilidades ni probabilidades. Cuando usamos may en pregunta, estamos pidiendo permiso en un contexto muy formal. Quiere decir que es cuando hablamos con alguien que represente una autoridad o no haya, digamos, esa confianza, ¿no? O sea, porque estás hablando con alguien, digamos, de una manera muy respetuosa. Por ejemplo, may I sit here? May I open the window? Entonces, el contexto de may en pregunta. El de might no es común. El de may, sí, pero repito, se utiliza para pedir permiso en un contexto muy formal. O sea, totalmente diferente. En la versión afirmativa o la versión negativa hablamos de probabilidades, posibilidades. En la versión interrogativa hablamos de pedir permiso. Ahora vamos con will. Use will plus infinitive to talk about a future prediction. The negative of will is won't, which is the same as will not. For example, I will be home at 9 p.m. tonight. She won't come here tomorrow. Will they win the game? In spoken English, use the contracted form of will, apostrophe double L, in positive sentences. Do not use it in questions. Entonces utilizamos la versión corta que es apostrophe double L en oraciones afirmativas, right? Y en negativa pues utilizamos won't. It is common to use think or don't think plus will. For example, I think she'll get the job. I don't think I'll go to college next year. Entonces, repito, y hablamos de que el will es para algo que es más seguro que suceda. Sigue siendo una probabilidad o posibilidad, o sea, me refiero a que no es 100% seguro, pero es muy probable que suceda, right? Estamos ya sea utilizando una predicción o simplemente hablando de algo que es muy probable que pase. Y en el caso de may or might not, es cuando no estamos seguros de que algo vaya a suceder, right? ¿Preguntas hasta aquí? Great. Voy a borrar y vamos ahora a practicar este test part. Make to have. Tengo aquí el contexto de lo que F, tengo, digamos, una consecuencia, right? Algo que pueda complementar a la primera oración. Entonces es de mix and match. Y luego acá en la B dice, find and correct the mistakes a una de estas oraciones. Puede ser tanto como de gramática como de spelling, o sea, de que ya sea que tiene una letra mal, que está colocada mal en la oración, esa en la estructura. Sorry. I'm sorry. O que esté utilizando, mezclando diferentes modales, porque solamente podemos usar una por oración, right? Entonces vamos a checar estas oraciones, ver dónde está el error y corregirlo, ¿ok? ¿Está claro lo que van a hacer? A and B?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Please work on this, A and B, and tell me when you're ready. Ready, guys? Did you finish? No escuché. ¿Siguen trabajando? ¿Necesitan más tiempo?
No, I'm done.
Okay, you're done. What about the rest of you guys? ¿Están listos?
Sí.
Yes? Okay. Let's go to the first part. The first part was of mixing and matching. So number 1. I'm hungry because I missed breakfast. Number 1, I'm going to ask Cuauhtémoc. Number 1, what did you match it to? Cuauhtémoc, ¿estás ahí? Creo que no. Buena, ¿me ayudas con la número 1, por favor?
The answer is in the chat, Miss.
Okay, so number 1, Jorge, what did you say?
No, the answer is in the chat. Some of them answer them.
Okay, sorry. Thank you. Number 1, letter E. I might have an early lunch. Thank you. Number 2, Raquel, you eat too much junk food.
You might get fat.
Letter D, right? Very good. Okay, number 3, I'm just going out to get a snack. Omar? Omar is not here, I think.
Hey,
Oh, yes, he is. Letter B. I'm just going out to get a snack.
es la 3, ¿no?
Ajá. Paula.
Puede ser la A, la primera, la A.
I won't belong, okay. Number 4, Jorge. That movie
Is
was
that-
good.
F, Miss.
F, very good. I think my father may enjoy it. Very good. Number 5, she looks a bit stressed. Vianey? Letter B, I think she'll need a vacation soon. Very good. Next, number 6. We want to visit the museum this afternoon. Okay, Carlos Daniel?
We may not have time.
Exactly, letter C, right? The only one we have left. Very good. Okay, now let's go to the second part. And I'm going to ask, let me see. Number 1. Vianey? What is the mistake in number 1? It says, I will know my exam results until August. How did you correct this sentence, Vianey? What is a mistake? Exactly, it is won't. I won't know. Number 2, it says, will you to go to college next year? Cuauhtémoc, what is a mistake in number 2? Will you to go to college next year? El to, right? El primer to. Will you go? Se quita. Will you go? Okay, number 3. Raquel, it says Anna is very busy, so she may not come tonight. What is the mistake here?
Comes.
Comes, right? It should be only come. Very good. Number 4. Omar, it says, the traffic is heavy, so they may to be late.
No alcancé a contestar eso.
Ok, pero lee esta oración. ¿Cuál crees que sea el error? It says, the traffic is heavy, so they may to be late. ¿Puedes identificar el error en la oración? Ok. Someone? Tell me, Omar.
Sí, la estoy viendo.
Ok.
La estoy viendo, pero no la ubico bien.
Ok. ¿Alguien ya identificó el error en esta oración?
I think it's made, and it has to be, they will be late.
Okay, so what did you do in this sentence to correct it?
That's what I'm saying. When it say the traffic is heavy, so they will be late. So I think it's made.
Okay, you would like, you change may with will, right?
Yeah.
Could be, but we just had to drop or take or change something in the sentence. So in order for this sentence to be correct, would be taking out to. So they may be late.
Okay.
Okay. Number 5. Carlos Daniel, please. It says, okay, it's might instead of mights, right? We need to change the S. Number 6, it says, I might go not to the exercise class today. What is a mistake in number 6? Who can tell me? Might
No
not.
está al revés.
Very good. Está al revés. Might not go. Okay. And number 7 says, will to be back at 6 p.m. What is the mistake here?
To.
To, right? Will be back sería lo correcto. Okay, excellent. Do you guys have questions about this?
No,
Great. Vamos a hacer una pausa aquí y vamos a continuar en la siguiente clase, la próxima semana. Ya en realidad no vamos tan atrasados, avanzamos bastante. Entonces, nada más recordándoles, van a subir al espacio que abra ahorita lo que hicieron ayer y la primera actividad que hicimos el día de hoy, ¿ok? Lo que hicimos a partir de la comida, vamos a subirlo la próxima semana, ¿ok? Voy a tomar asistencia, solo denme un minutito, por favor, ahí regreso. Okay, thank you, I'm back. I'm going to take attendance. Ayer Uriarte. Buena Encinas. Carrillo Alcántara.
Presente.
Ceja Flores. Del Castillo Sosa. Echechuri Jaime. Fierro Zubia. López Lagarda. López Vega.
Presente.
Molina Ruiz.
Presente.
Núñez López. Pícale. Verdugo Estrada. Robles Serrano no está, ¿verdad? Ok, Villescusa Landeros. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you next week. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.